will just realize that you are not really compatible to each other. And it's too
Just
late because you're
sacrifice,
already married,
sacrifice
right?
today for tomorrow.
Oh
Sacrifice,
yeah.
patience, sacrifice,
Yeah,
patience.
that's the bad thing, You will sacrifice in the end, right?
Yeah, maybe you will get
You did
reward
not fix it.
somehow. Like, no, no, no. If you sacrifice about something, you will get a reward from somewhere. Maybe you didn't imagine or you didn't think about it. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
think
yeah,
it's just like I don't know in English this word
what word?
suntok to mo. I don't know. I don't know in English like the what I'm talking. It's just like it's really hard to find the right really person. Ah, wait, my feet. Oh shit.
Make that person good. That's it. Okay, that's how it
Because
becomes.
they said you will not know the person until you live together in the same house.
My goodness. Western thinking. Corrupted. Western is really corrupted. The society is damn and the family planning society is ruined in Western America. They're talking about everything. They're civilized, but they're not. Their family, their society corrupted. Corrupted people are saying you have to live together to know this person. Totally corrupted.
Hello, guys.
Hello.
Yeah, I have been listening what you talked, and just if I tell you my thinking, just I believe people the saying the people doesn't change. So yeah,
People
just
say
if yeah
people are
yeah
human.
people do not change. Just
People
just
think
since yeah they get married or not, just if they are the original there must be have their own the original personality. So just the kind of the event marriage it doesn't change the people. Just because of that, I think just choosing the right person to you is the thing most important. So I believe just we should have enough the time to know each other and experience the others. That is the most important.
human being are changed. So yeah, situation. Um, I'm saying,
Hello, Mousy.
Oh my
Everything
god, so high energy.
what's you saying? Right. Oh,
Yes, we have the uncomfortable silence.
I'm sorry. I'll just reply. I just replying right now. I have an issue.
Murtaza? Just how can I call you? Just I can't properly pronounce your name.
all right, right. What was it?
Murtaza. Okay, how do you think? Just if you can't to meet the right person to you, just she doesn't perfectly fit to you. Just how do you think? Just is it okay you live alone for whole of your life, or just you need to meet someone and the just adjust each other, which is the better. in your idea?
No, when you're gonna be marry someone, so there are some requirements. So you can test the person, like by asking him or her some questions. You know what I'm saying, like critical questions. So after that we can analyze people. So first of all, like, you can ask and discuss about something like the journey, like we're gonna spend the rest of our life when we're gonna marry a person, right? So before marry or before get involved with the person, so you can go through like deep questions and the way he or she marries, or the way he or she understand the situation and patience. So you can test, and she can also like test you, like by giving you questions, right? So
Yeah.
that's how you can understand the first is like, yeah, maybe if you like the questions, the way she answered, or if you see the view of her question, the matches of your thought, then yeah, we can easily understand, like by talking, like at the first days. So you don't have to live with that person, like a couple of years or something, or whatever it is, like illegal way, like live together as they're saying. So it is not appropriate in my cases actually. So I want relationship is like legal way to involve with that actually. So asking questions, seeing how she or he view, like view her surroundings and things. Yeah, that's how I see. So you can test the person for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? You have to other things to do in your life, right? So you have to work, you have to dominate outside, so you don't have time to test the person like the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? Like spending and investing. You know what I'm saying? Ask her question, go through legal way. You're married, ask her questions. If you see her question of your point of view, yeah, that's the right person. That's how it becomes.
Hmm. Actually, just are are you get married?
Come again? What you saying?
Yeah, just are you get married?
Hope so. Yeah. Soon. Yeah.
Uh,
Maybe after a
you
couple of years. Yeah.
not yet.
Not yet, but I'm still on my process. I mean,
Okay.
struggling with my studies. So after I had done, so after that I will think about it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm getting married, so actually, the marriage is tough. So it is,
Uh,
yeah, for just I also, the just search the just who she was, and the her personality, and I also, just the dated with her just for almost a year, but after get married, it turned out, that I was it's just my, the image, or just my expectation was, the wrong. Because there were lots of things you can know, about each other, the on the after, living together. So, of course, it just I also think, just easily easily meet and live together is not that appropriate. So just we need to think, the
mhm,
deeply, just the making a family together, and yeah. So because of that, just just we need to just to adjust each other, yeah, to live and to make a family, yeah, together. So, however, in real the life, it is very tough. Just just, if
yeah, yeah.
somebody asks, just if I either choose, being alone, or just live alone for whole life, or just get married. So I would choose, I'm not sure. Just I may choose, the living alone. This is marriage is not that easy, and that especially taking care of the kids too. Yeah,
Mm, all right, like you can change people, but people may change because we're human beings. So if we're spending, staying together, so we're gonna learn. We may, make some problem, or it could be our fault or something. So we're gonna learn. So that's how it's continuing. So we learn. We made mistake. We learn, and that's how we grow together, right? So we have to sacrifice and we have to patient. So we can pressure
yeah,
other. We can
yeah. But
pressure other.
yeah, that is kind of the idea, the relationship. Just yeah, actually the changing the
No, no, no.
partner
You
is
know,
not that easy.
one thing is that they are thinking like maybe the opposite person will be wrong person, or the person will not be good for me. But thing is
Yeah,
that like you should be good. Like why you're thinking other person? Like you should become a good person. Show the example. Like I'm doing that
yeah,
things that is totally right. Show her
yeah.
good
But
example.
because you are not get married, but I'm already get married, and I yeah have gone through this that kind of period. So
No, I'm
it's,
not.
I yeah,
No, no, no. I'm not married yet, but I have some close friends. They are married and they're happily
yeah,
married, and they have kids as well, and
okay.
they're happily married.
Not the
Yeah.
same about the experience, Mortal. It's not about when you with the other your friends got married and then they will tell you what their life. Much better you experience it, and then you will know much better.
No, they're happily married and they're stick with it. Like I've been seeing them like 3 years,
Yeah, it's a secret of a secret of family life. They
but
will
they are
not
not
tell.
separate. But they are not separate.
Oh
Even they may
yeah,
face problem, but
even
they
though not
they overcome.
separate, but you will not know. You will not know. They will not tell you that. That is their secrets.
But
So they
they
will
are not
look
separate.
happy family.
But they are not separate. They are still together. So you don't.
Yeah, they can still live together actually. Even though you don't know what they're like. They will not show it to you.
They are not sure. Okay, but we can get symptom by seeing their pictures, seeing their moments, right?
Of course, they will
And
show the
when
thing that they're happy, but you don't know. You don't know well really
so, so you can
what
act like
time.
good forever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they
So
will just act. Actually, it happens really.
I don't know. Maybe you guys have marriage phobia. I don't know. Maybe you
Yeah, just
can assign to psychiatric to be honest.
yeah, Murtaza. Just I'm just I live together with my family, just my wife and my kids. Just I'm happy with them. But what I want to tell you is the process is not easy. Just it must be
Yeah,
so tough. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. That's a really tough process. I believe on
Just,
that, but yeah.
yeah, it is countless, just about having the argument with my wife, and that's whenever we make some the decisions, we always had the argument about that. For example, the buying a car versus buying a car, or going to trip, or just whatever, just buying a house, everything. Yeah, yeah, it's not easy decision. When I lived alone, just I could do just what I wanted to do. But now, yeah, for example, just I'm my personality is I do not like the something showing off to other people. So
Mhm.
basically, I like small car. Just it's if it's fit to me, I'm okay with that. Yeah, especially basically I prefer to buy something the affordable in the price. But my wife is she likes something that look good
Expensive
and
or like
something. Yeah.
Grandma
So
like higher.
yeah, so I my the financial condition is not bad. I can buy that kind of the goods, just product my wife to want to have. But basically I want to save more, and I want to look the future. But my wife, she is thinking your present more. So we always have the argument with this kind of the conflict in the the personality, we always having the the difficult the process. Yeah, so all
No,
over the life it's so difficult.
no. In my opinion, like when it comes to honey, when it comes to wealth, so you shouldn't go for argument. So you can show her like good or bad side. For example, like if you demand like higher run, so you can show that what kind of problem you may face. So calmly, not like argumentally, like go through like normal process. So you can show her like if you go for higher expense like that way. So you can show her like um, good or bad side, like calming and showing examples like that way. You know what I'm saying? So if you go through argument, then it will not be ending. So it will be continuing, and uh, the process will be like really critical. I don't know, but I will I will see what will
Yeah, just
happen.
I hope. Yeah, I wish you have just easy and just easy way in your life. But the experience it isn't easy.
I
This
will
the
I will go
same.
through like if my mentality and her mentality is same, then I will go for it. Otherwise, I won't actually. Yeah.
Yeah, actually,
So if you get married, you will know all what we've been saying.
No, I will deal with it. Life is not easy actually. So we have different thinking. We have different thoughts, right? So
You know,
maybe if she's gonna
uh,
stay with me, she's gonna see my condition, my position, or my surrounding. So that's how she's gonna learn. So after seeing her, so after that I can see her personality. So after that, after learning her personality, after learning her thought, so I may learn, right? So after that I can act properly. So that's how it growing, right?
you mean you will just act.
She will what?
You said you will act. What do you mean about that?
Act like I will choose to do like that way, like the way she wants actually. So after that, I show her like the things you're doing. It's have good or bad side. I will show her good and bad side. So yeah, after that she will learn, right? So you
And
shouldn't go
before
like
you get that,
argumentally.
you will not change that all that you've been saying. You will do all that things because
Yeah, I will.
in the
Mhm.
beginning you will say all that words, but when the times you will in the family, there's a upside down in the family, and then you will really sometimes
So
feel
you're
so
thinking
much
about like
pressure.
look at your parents or look at my parents. They're spending like how many years of their marriage? Look at your grandfather. Look at your grandmother. You know what I'm saying? Like they stick with it on person like approximately 50 years, 40 years, 30 years, right? They have argument and they may face problem and they may do something stupid. So after that they stick and they're happy, right? Your
Yeah,
grandfather, your
that's why
parents.
I'm telling to you that there's sometimes a problem, that there's no perfect, there's no perfect in this world. There's no perfect family. That's why you're saying. You said your friends family, they
No,
don't
no,
fight.
I'm not
No.
saying like all of them are happy. No, they have argument. They have uh, all of the people. They have ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to downside, you have to be patient. So if you go through argument or if you think like different way, it may problem, right? So every human's being may face ups and downs. So you can only think about happy moment. You have to face bad moment as well.
Yeah, that's right. Just it's related to the just just the thinking, the mindset. Just yeah, if you still optimistic. Yeah, but yeah.
No, like maybe you can read the book like Law of Attraction. So on that book, the writer says like if you focus on negative energy, so you may face negative energy. So if you face on positive, then you will get positive vibe. Like that. I like that code actually. So I will try to apply Law of Attraction.
Oh, James, come up, join
Yeah.
us. Oh, just James. Such James, come up, join. Come up here. Yeah, you
What,
should
what,
share. Yeah, that's why I tell people. You will not know the person until you live together in the same house. But Mortasas, what that is the what you call that, Mortasa? Western. Yeah, you can ask James. Hey, James, welcome. Ngayong gabi. Yeah, Jane, welcome.
hello. Hello, friends. Yeah, so, yeah, 10 years. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I have. Oh, you knew that.
Living in
Okay.
Korea. That's why she knows that. Sometimes my earphone doesn't work.
Uh, 2000 actually is over. So I get married in 2012. Yeah.
Maybe they're first living together.
Yeah. Yeah, time flies.
Yeah, happy day.
Kiara, just if you don't mind, may I ask you where you're from? Oh, oh, really? I'm with you in the same city. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Just
Hey,
which
Kara, go to
yeah.
sleep now. Hello, Joe.
Hello, Sid.
Hi,
How
how
are
are
you?
you? I'm
Hello,
good.
everyone.
I'm okay.
So yeah, on only the patience is the right answer.
But I have a long patience. Why did not work? Yeah, then that is my question.
Yeah, actually, as I told you, just we have had lots of argument. Just every time, just whenever we make any decision, we had argument. So just I basically just I know the reason. Just is we do not want to lose out each other. So for example, just the personality is different. So that's if we don't follow the other, just we think is losing out. So because of that, just the we uh, just had lots of argument. Yeah, in all the time. And also, as the time goes, just we know the point, the when the other become crazy and just burst. So yeah, we try to not touch that kind of the point.
Oh my God, I forget to argument with my man. So Kiara, you need to do some arguments with your becoming man. Your man, I mean. It's headache actually. He said he's going to sleep. Maybe have school tomorrow. Otis, you're there?
Yeah,
Hello,
hello.
hello. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello, April. How are you? I'm also good. How's your friend? Your BFF.
Hey James, you're gonna ask James, right?
Oh my god.
I
Hmm?
just heard James
Mm-hmm.
come up here.
Mm-hmm.
James.
About what? But I didn't fall for the wrong people, so I can't explain that. She's the right one. Of course. Am I right? But I didn't fall for the wrong one. Ah, what do you mean by this? Why she is the right one? She is the right one because there is no reason to prove her wrong. Yeah, of course.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, she's the right one.
Jeff, hello, good evening, everyone. Sorry about my voice. It's husky this time. I, I don't know. Having my voice,
you're correct.
I can barely talk. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. Question is, why do you fall for the wrong person, wrong people? I mean, first and foremost, there is no wrong people be, because we have the equal rights, equal opportunity, equal blemishes. But then there's no perfect. We make mistakes even if we don't intend to. Yeah, the wrong in our society, in our world particularly, is the timing. Wrong timing, wrong place, wrong circumstance, wrong situation, wrong expectation, wrong norms, and wrong standards. Yeah, that's the, those are the problems we're dealing with. As the song says, we have the right love at the wrong time. You know the song? You have the right love at the wrong time. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, we're living in an imperfect world, but there is always opportunity to change. The best thing we got is to accept our falling down, accept our blemishes, accept our, especially when we did something or we hurt someone, and like we blame ourselves sometimes, and especially when we point out our fingers to somebody, not considering our own mistakes also. But for me, in my case, I learned to consider other people's feelings and other people's reactions. And sometimes I forget to consider my own will, my own aspiration, my own goal, my own expectation. So the bottom line is, yeah, bottom line is just we just go with the flow, embrace our imperfections, and then try to get better day by day, learn from our mistakes, and uh, aim to do good. Despite we fall down, we should get back up, and we should improve what are the things that we disregarded prior to the wrong circumstance that recently happened in our lives. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you, guys. Hi, Jody. Hi, Kiara. Everyone.
Hello.
How are you guys?
His voice look nonsense.
Hello. You guys are doing a debate?
No debate, just a question. And look, it's his voice nonsense. Yeah,
What? I
he
sound like you?
mentioned my name.
There. Oh, okay. Could be. People do sound same. Or I could be the same guy. Guys, I'm Nemzi. This is my new account.
I got you. You mentioned my name. That's why. This is Jody.
I was about to say, I was about to say April, but that's gonna give it away. So I didn't say that. I restrained myself in it. If I would have said that, you would have totally guessed me.
I got him.
Oh, it's my go. You have to say. Okay, so why we fall for the wrong guy or a girl, right? So I think when anything starts, any relationship or any friendship, yeah. So at the initial stages, everything seems perfect, right? It's just as they say the grass is not green on the other side. So when we see a mountain from very far, it looks so beautiful. So when we get close, you see that there are cracks in it, it's dirty and something. But when we're blindly, it's not that we fall for the wrong guy. It's that we're blindly so blinded by that things, the emotions, that we don't see the negatives. After when you get to know the person and then you stay with the person, so you get to know about the his personality, his character, then you come down to an understanding. Oh, this is not the same guy I was speaking to, or this is not the same girl I thought he should be. It's just because everybody wants to give the perfect when initial stages. So when the time passes, the true color comes out. So we are wrong always. It's not the other guy that we fall for is wrong. It's always us upon choosing. This is my opinion. It's very subjective. I could be wrong, okay? So pull me out if I'm wrong.
Yeah, I also think, yeah, just your answer is yeah, wonderful. And by the
Yeah.
way, yeah,
Yeah.
I I want to ask these questions to the women because I believe just the for the normally the man just we have the tendency just look for the beautiful woman or just someone the pretty and young, but basically just the on the movie or some or just the yeah, nearby me I can find some woman who attracted to the bad guys. Yeah, just who who cheat behind to the girl or so making a trouble continuously. Actually, just it this kind of happening it's occur in the on the woman side often in my understanding. So just if you have any this idea, yeah, can you tell us?
Woman. Oh, Kiara, you can answer that. I'm a lady boy.
What was that? Could you be a bit? Can you brief me on the question again? Because I didn't get you. I'm outside. I'm trying to.
I'm
Yeah,
actually
I
like
understand.
not specific. Dane. Sorry for interrupting you guys, but like when like a Judy say like I'm a lady boy, this is like cut me laughing the first thing.
Okay, I'm a kid now.
Okay.
I'm a
And
kid now.
second thing, I'm agree with you, Dane. Okay, but like a new information for you, like ladies only, not only like ladies also searching on a like a handsome guy, or they like watching like a movies or series for someone actor who's like handsome or something like attractive to them eyes, so they are same. We are not different. This is my objection. Okay, Dane.
Yeah, just sure. Just I yeah told tendency. Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
it's a kind of the tend.
yeah, I agree. I'm with you, but now okay, like I have like something I read it before, looks like a book, and they says like men love hearing the voices and stuff, but we use like a memory, like head more, but women use like a emotional more. You know what I mean? So if this like effect on emotion, they will love it. But They're not thinking. Sorry, ladies, but you're not thinking like a man.
Yeah,
That's
of
why
course,
you
bro.
are like make quick decisions.
Of course, we totally are different genders, isn't it? Male and female, we cannot be as same in thoughts and notions. We have different ideas, different thoughts, and women are emotionally more more susceptible to emotions in it. They are more derived
Yeah.
by emotions as compared to men. So it's like given under a predicament or a difficult situation, women will just go with the emotions and do certain things that are not acceptable. For example, if there is a car and she's driving, she would just go with the emotion. Oh, I'm going to crash, and she instead of brake, she's going to apply the accelerator, right? Where men come down. I'm not saying this is not on everybody you can apply, but like women generally
Yeah, yeah,
are more
not
drive
all
for
of them. Yeah.
emotions. It's and I think a very pivotal point I'm going to make. I don't think so. It's their fault. Could be genetic, but when we are growing up as men, we are told not to cry, and as a man, we were told to do this and that, and you shouldn't be crying. Stop being a crybaby. Men don't cry. You're strong all this time. While when you see a daughter growing up, you're always like, oh, I'm gonna do this. That's okay. So it's a disparity when it comes down to treating a boy and a girl. It's always a disparity. So that's the initial age when we develop the emotions, so our emotions get strong. So like men generally, pull me out if I'm wrong, all of us here, when we're growing up, we get bullied and we do bully our friends. But these women, they don't
Mm-hmm.
do that. They'll be like, "Oh, you're looking so pretty," but inside they'll be jealous. But we don't say that. We be like, if my friend comes here with the ugly dressed up, he's ugly dressed up, and I would say, "Bro, what the hell? You look like a tomato," right? But the women don't do that
Uh-huh.
because we have done that and we can take it. Women can't take it. They're more to the more used to being extolled and praised when they're growing up as men. You know, so men go through harsh times.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You see, like now, this Kera use like a chat GPT a lot. Yeah, I see. And type like a question for both of gender. But like, actually, I'm not totally agree with this answer, Kera. Because it's not for almost people, you know.
Everyone's different, bro. Everyone's different. But like
Yeah, yeah.
we're talking about more on the general side, like mostly what are more women like. So they're mostly like this, as compared to men. Men are different, women are different. Some women are like different than they would have the masculine traits, and some women want to have masculine. Not every woman love to do makeup. Not every woman, no, not all of them. There are some women who do less
Yeah, yeah.
makeup, are not worried about what to dress when they're going out. On the other hand, there'll be women like who dress up and do put makeup on themselves and not go out, stay home all day. They just some of them they just like to have makeup on, you know. So it's different.
Actually, Namzi, like it depends about like a situation of like a person live, you know, like if the person like if it's like a lady or man, whatever, like is the
Mhm.
situation he live with control his life, you know what I mean? So if you are like if you are like a surviving with money or whatever with it, you will be like a different person, you know what I mean? You will never like, okay, let's pretend that I'm a woman now, okay, but I'm surviving about money. I will not care about like a makeup, you know what I mean? Because I will not like lose money for makeup. I will like I see myself like doing something another to make like again money or like again whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So it's the situation is kind of change your life. That's why.
yeah. All I'm saying, I do agree with you. All I'm saying, there will be women who are totally rich, filthy rich, and not like to dress up and put makeup on. So you cannot generalize and
Yeah,
draw a line in it because
yeah, yeah.
like it's okay for poor steals. There are poor people who steal, right? But there are also rich people who steal. So you cannot draw a line. So it depends. It's a personal preference. It comes down to the person, to the individual himself or herself. So it's up to them. Somebody's different. Somebody's not. It's totally their prerogative.
But all we talk about it right now, like Judy don't have any connection to it. Yeah. Right, Judy?
Bro, they both are still doing makeup right now. I think you're speaking and they're doing makeup. Yeah, she's doing makeup at 2 a.m. in the morning.
What?
Yeah.
Who say that? I'm doing makeup.
You doing makeup?
I don't. I don't know how to do makeup.
You don't know how?
I only like stuffed
Guys,
toys.
guys, lovely speaking to you. I'm gonna go. Nice to see you, all of you. Okay.
Nice to see you
So,
now.
yeah, yeah. I've got work to do, so I'm just gonna go.
Enjoy your
I'll see you
life.
guys later. Take care,
Bye.
everyone. Salam alaikum.
Bye now.
Alaikum salam. Tell me, mm, where have you been, bro? Huh?
Kaka, pee, 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 dot,
Yeah.
dot.
And we are like a talking too much now. Yeah, alhamdulillah. Yeah, because it's misunderstanding, and as I say, like a woman have like a first so quick decisions, and this is kind of crazy. So she didn't hear me. That's why. Yeah, but like after the situation happened on the table, and we talk, it's fine now. Alhamdulillah. Because of so stupid something misunderstanding. That's why. Me? No, no. It's like I'm done my work. I done my work like at 4 p.m. Now it's like almost 8.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Gusto akong kausapin yan.